Hi everyone, welcome to part 3 of our silicone doll excursion. I don't know what we want to call it because it's definitely not a tutorial. There's been too many mistakes made for that. Okay, so let's take a look at the silicone. This is a new day, so this is the brown paint that we mixed yesterday. We know our doll should be cured because this paint is cured. And this is what it looks like. Pretty tough, guys. All right, now let's take a look at a hand, an arm. I've already gone over the kit, made sure that there's no hairs on it. This is the one yesterday that had that little blemish on it. And we have a little brown arm. He's almost close to, this arm is almost close to my own color. His hand is a little bit more pale, but there's still a little more color than just this pink. I would like to see some blue shadow in there. And I don't see any veining from prior, when I had actually messed up the kit. So I think that's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and mix some colors for veining. And we're just gonna mix a very small amount. And we'll thin it pretty much. Just keep in mind that if you use too much thinner, then it won't cure. And the color we're going to use is cyan, and we don't need to mix anything with it. I don't mix anything with it. It is a true blue. However, if you prefer more green in the veins, you can definitely mix a green, but I like just the plain cyan. It's really important to keep your hands and your workstation clean of this blue, because this blue is very staining, and which means that you might not be able to clean it off even if you catch it really quick. So I want to make sure I don't have any on my gloves, on my workstation, and I like to try to keep that bottle clean. And we'll put the shadows on the palm, and I want to use, I think, this brush. Just in the middle, not too much. No, when I say not too much, not too spread out, just as much in the center as possible. I don't think it really stuck. Let's try to stain it. Get it rubbed in there. All right, instead of using that sponge, we'll use this, and we'll kind of dab at it. There we go. That's a lot better. Since we last kicked, by the way, just got in town. And I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option. And this is the other hand, and this, you'll see this one did a lot better. Baby, I wonder, would you just
Put your sweats on for me. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
I really love the detail on this doll. Look at his feet. It looks so realistic. This is an excellent sculpt. This is a Realborn sculpt from Bountiful Baby, the Steven kit.
Amazing. Playing back. Saying, baby, love it, shit, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and put a drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up.
Okay, so this is what we have today as far as Steven's head and face. Now, I noticed yesterday, and I think this is from the many times that I've had to redo this kit, that there is a dimple here from where my hands dug in. And that dimple did not heal. So we're gotta be extra careful about our puncture marks on this little baby. So let's go ahead and put a shadow here. A shadow in the ear.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah.
I'm switching to a thinner brush now so that I can work on the veins. And I'm going to make sure that the paint is still liquid enough so that it flows easily. I know it looks like I'm going super fast with this, but I'm not. This is sped up 4 times. So I'm taking this very slow, and I'm making sure that my lines are, they flow. They're not blocks. So Steven's head looks really good. And I'll show myself doing the veins on one arm and one leg. Okay, so we have completed the blue veining, and now we are going to work on the blush. To make our blush tone, we're going to start with Scarlet, and once again, it's highly pigmented. So you want to make sure you don't get any on your gloves. And the next color is white oxide. It's not highly pigmented, but you still don't want to get it smeared all over your hands. I really don't like the design of the bottles because they just drip. And the color I'm looking for is Pepto-Bismol Pink. I do cover the entire kit with this pink blush, including the palms and the bottom of the feet. But that's optional if you don't want to do that. I like the way it looks. I think it makes it very warm. And I do pounce off almost all of the bottom of the feet and the palm. So I'm just leaving the slightest hint of a blush. And even though I don't mind there being a little bit of blush on the nails, I do want to take off as much as possible because I will be redoing the nails in a different color. And this is how the palm looks. We'll do a comparison. And it's just a matter of what your preference is.
Long as you got your eyes, got your trippy on them private jets, taking trips, come back at 6, wake me up.
And once again, we'll do a comparison. And it's a subtle change, but it's a warm change. And I do like the difference.
To keep playing this record back over and over again. Swear that you changed, but I noticed the end. I want you on scene.
I'll show myself painting one arm and one leg. And I'm sorry it's out of frame a little, but it will get back in frame.
You almost show my mind. Long stay, call your name. You'll continue to try to play these games. Leave your family in the cold rain. And I don't think you'll ever change your ways. Cause our house is not a home where no one's there. So alone, no one's there. Should I move on since no one's here? You know what you got is good, that's why you refuse to let me walk out to life. You refuse to match up with my vibe. You keep wasting my time, you keep wasting my time. Don't you on scene? Think you know your girl's so funny to be. That's why you think I left but one at a time. Got tired of your shit, you almost lost your mind. Long stay, call your name. You'll continue to try to play these games. Leave your family in the cold rain. And I don't think you'll ever change your ways. Cause our house is not a home where no one's there. So alone, no one's there. Should I move on since no one's here?
And we have another comparison. I really think these legs, look at those feet. The legs are so cute. Now it's time to work on Steven's head. And I'm going to do a little bit of a different technique. I'm not going to slather his entire face with the pink blush the way I would do if this was a vinyl kit. I'm going to use what's left on the sponge to just transfer some pigment. I noticed that the yellow sponge was leaving behind too much pink, so I switched to the white sponge, which seemed to take off a lot more pigment. But I do prefer the yellow sponge for leaving behind the texture that I need. So it may be that the paint is getting thicker and it needed to be watered down a little bit. So right here I'm detailing the eyes, and I'm just going to do some detail work. When you're working on lips, it does take a lot of work, a lot of layers. So this is just the first layer of color. You want to make sure you don't get it above the lip line because it ruins it. And also this is a perfect opportunity, because I have so much pink paint left over, to get some down into the mouth cavity. And you definitely do not want the lips to seal shut, so don't forget to put sticks in the mouth.
When I feel what I feel, sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be in the mood to learn what you think you know. There are times when I find you wanna keep yourself from me. When I don't have the strength, I'm just a mirror of what I see. You are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. If you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. Let me know. Let me know what you feel. It's hard for me to understand. So many things have taken place before this love affair began. But if you're there,
I'm gonna touch up his little baby bruise. I think he was born with the forceps. That's the story we're gonna go with. And we're going to put some blush on those indentations because, man, those forceps did some work on that poor baby.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in time.
So after we get some blushing on his neck, that's basically it. And in the next part, we are going to do detail work. So we'll be working with darker browns, getting knuckles done. So I do appreciate you watching and thank you. See you in the next episode.
Baby, I wonder.